Myles Garrett, again, talked about just the whole mindset and the feel of missing the playoffs.
It's a frustrating thing. I mean, visibly frustrated, get home and, just that kind of energy that you brought, throughout the season. You have to try to, hold on to that. Energy just can't, it's got to move. It's got to be, in an environment or it leaves. It continues to move in it and display itself in different manners. But, when you lose like that and then you feel like you have a disappointing season, you miss the playoffs, when you feel like you should have made it or you should have done better. That's when you lose the energy in the building, you lose the positivity, and things start to go into disarray. But as you can see, there's still a lot of positivity in here. Still a lot of guys who love being around, know each other and playing the game at a high level. So it really keeps us up, especially knowing that we have underachieved, but we're not going to walk around with our heads held down.
Yeah, and Quincy, it is frustrating because the defense hasn't played as well. That's the big thing. I thought the defense had the ability to be top 10, and they're just not. They're not.
Yeah, I mean, that's been the story of the whole season, right? We kind of talked about it. We were relying on this defense to be good. We really thought this defense was going to be able to carry this team through what could have been a rough offensive outing early in this season, and the defense just never showed up. It's why Joe Woods is most definitely on the hottest of hot seats. So, it's disappointing. It's disappointing when you're on that side of the ball. You're supposed to be one of the best defensive players, and you've been playing well. You can't fix everything, right? Like he can't put himself in a different position. He can't stop the coverage bust from happening, right? Like he can only do so many things from that position, and he does a lot of those things. It's just, you can't control it all, right? It's kind of like when Joe Thomas was left tackle for you, right? Like the offensive lines weren't always great with Joe Thomas there, but Joe Thomas was always great. So it's just one of those things where it's frustrating. Hopefully they get put in better position to win and succeed, and they get a system I feel like fits the personnel better.